Hello again. So today I am going to be giving you my first impressions on the new Wet n Wild collection called Bloomin. So I am going to get started, and actually I wanted to be like without any makeup on at first just because I want to try out this Wet n Wild Photofocus Foundation that I got, and this is in the shade Soft Beige. So I am going to be trying that out first, and with this foundation I'm also going to be using this product from the Bloomin collection, which is the makeup sponge. And this is what it looks like up close. It has these little flowers on it. All right, so I am going to wet it. So I'm gonna submerge it in the water. I have a bowl of water right here, and I am wetting it because this is how you use makeup sponges. You go ahead and you submerge them, squeeze out the excess. That's how you use makeup sponges. And I feel like that's what gives the most natural finish. So you can see that it grew. It's now larger. But before I add my foundation, I am going to add a little bit of the Pixie by Petra color corrector. And this is the brightening peach. I just added some primer, and this is the e.l.f. hydrating primer, this green one. And I am going to now go ahead and put on the Wet n Wild Photofocus Foundation. It's just damp, so I am going to just dab. It's a really nice sponge. I'm gonna add just a little bit because this is a buildable foundation, so I'm just gonna add. Oh no. You see how it's like a paddle? I just got it on my shirt. This is the last coat. It doesn't look cakey whatsoever, like at all. And if you wanted to make it look a little more natural, even though it doesn't look cakey, it looks fine. You could always like dab the other side of the sponge on it, the one that doesn't have any makeup on it. I used to have the Wet n Wild concealer. I don't have it anymore. So I'm going to be using the e.l.f. Camo Concealer, and I'll be back. Actually, I'm going to be using the same sponge, but I'm going to be using the tip of it to blend my concealer. See? I'm going to be doing my eyebrows now, and I'm going to be using the Morphe brow cream in the shade Chocolate Mousse. I'm done with my eyebrows. I am really into natural looking eyebrows. The next items I'm going to be using are all from the Bloomin collection, except for the mascara, and I am going to begin with the eyeshadows. It says Bloomin Wet n Wild Pigment Palette. These are the eyeshadows right here. They're very in keeping with the Bloomin theme, so I really like that. Let's see how they perform on the eye. I'll be using Wet n Wild brushes I got at the Dollar Tree because they're some of my favorite brushes. I'm going to start out with this shade right here, and I am going to be using that on my lid. I don't see it. I don't see it. And I'm really digging my brush in there. Okay, now I saw it a little bit. It's kind of the same color as my eyelid right now, so I could barely see it. So now I'm going to be using this shade right here, and that's like a peachy pink. So I am going to be using that right here on my crease. That one is showing up a little bit more. I am going to be grabbing the shimmer, which is this one right there, and I'm going to be adding that to my lid. Okay, I can see it now when I really dig deep in there. I'm gonna do it with my finger. This is the shade right there. All right, so the last one we have there is this chunky glitter. I'm gonna add a little bit. I don't think it's recommended for the eyes, but that's where I'm putting it. It's really pretty. Scratch your cornea, but it's pretty. It looks like this. Very, very pretty. Okay, I am done with that. I'm gonna add some eyeliner and I'll be back. Okay, so I have the eyeliner on, and now I'm gonna be using the Woma by Sharon C Batter Boom mascara, and it says Level Up right there. So next I'm going to be adding the blush from this collection, and this shade is Flower Power. It's the only one from the collection, but it's the only shade they have in the collection, and it looks like this. We'll see how it goes on. It's a bit pigmented. Make sure that I don't have anything on this brush because I am using a Wet n Wild brush. Oof. Oh my gosh. It has a lot of fallout. I have a feeling I'm gonna put too much. Yeah, you can see. Oh my gosh, this is a lot. I just keep making it worse. Like, I'm not adding anything else to the brush. It's just that it's very pigmented. Oh my god. So I'm spreading it. All right. I'm gonna try to pat it down a little bit with the foundation, with what I have on here already, with this on the sponge, just to minimize the look of it, because it's a lot of blush. Oh my god. Okay, very pigmented. So next I am going to be using this right here, and this is the Bloomin Wet n Wild face mist. So this face mist, if you look at it like this, it's pretty clear, right? Think again. Look at this. Okay, so this reminds me of the 90s when I was a teenager, and there was that milky looking stuff that you put on your face. This is it. I feel like it has, like, it's not glittery, it just looks like pearly. So it's an interesting thing. It's like pearly. So I'm gonna spray that on my face. I'm shaking it because, you know, I want it to mix. So spray it on my face. it sprays a lot. Okay, it's not a fine mist at all. It sprays a lot. Thing is that I'm using a piece of cardboard that I had right from a package that I just received. Because I know I had a fan and I can't find it. Okay, so out of everything that I've tried on so far, the thing that I did try beforehand, and this is not the first time I try it, is the mist. So as you can see, it gives kind of like a very healthy glow to the skin. I'm actually really surprised with this mist. Like, I had it on the whole day the other day, and it didn't make my skin oily. It didn't look glittery. It just looks like a glow. It just looks like my face has a natural glow. This works, you know? This actually makes my skin look very healthy. By the way, I am 42 years old. So, yeah, my skin does have its things. I have very deep set lines right here. And then I have fine lines around, like on my under eyes. When I smile, I have lines right here as well. In this collection, they have 2 lip products, and they are both lip glosses. So they're plumping lip glosses, and it says Bloomin right there, and it has the flowers plumping lip gloss. This one would be in the shade, I don't know because it's so light, I can't see what it says. So I don't know the shade of it. I'll figure it out. I'll find out online, and then I'll write it down below. But it does have the shade right there. It's just that it's very, very light, and I can't see. The other one is this one right here. Still can't see the name of the shade because it's so light. But it looks like this. There's only 2 lip products. I'm going to try out first this one, which has color to it. Looks like this. Just a straight little doe foot applicator. And as you can see on my lips, this is very, very light. I feel like it's way too light for me. So, I don't know. I don't like how it looks on me. Oh my gosh. I don't like plumping lip glosses. They hurt. Ow. Ow, ow, ow. I'm removing it. And as you can see, like, this is really, really just a light color. Look how it looks on the napkin. You can barely see any color. Wow. That hurts. Okay. I'm going to try the next one. And this one is this shade right here. It's kind of like white, but you could tell that there's like different things going on because it looks kind of like white, but then it has a little bit of yellow and pink and shimmer and milky and pearly. It has a lot of things going on. So my lips got darker because it's burning. There's nothing on my lips right now. All right. I wish I had made it like this. Ow. Not sticky whatsoever. It is so pretty. Like, it is such a pretty lip gloss. I just wish they had made it plumping because all plumping lip glosses just hurt on me. Like, they hurt me. They burn a little bit. It's not just a tingle. It's worse than a tingle. So this is no exception. And it's not just Wet n Wild, like I said. It's like everything. Every single plumping lip gloss does this to me. Okay, So I feel like my lips are going numb already, so I'm not feeling it that much anymore. But this is so pretty. Like, I love it. Okay, so if you're not super sensitive to plumping lip glosses, these are great. It's not sticky whatsoever. It is a really, really pretty shade because it's just like shimmer and glitter or whatever that is. And it's not one-dimensional at all. It has like different shades in there, so you have to see it in person to like appreciate it, but it's really pretty, especially when you pair it with the sparkly eye as well. All right, so I think that's everything I have. Yeah, that's everything I have. There's one more thing in the collection, and it is a lip mask. I did not buy the lip mask just because I already have a Wet n Wild lip mask that smells like lavender, and I'm not a big fan of lip masks, and so that's the reason why I didn't buy it, because I knew I wasn't going to use it anyways. Okay, so that was it for this collection. I hope that I was informative. I hope you liked this video. Thanks for watching. Have a great day and stay safe out there. Bye. It fell and it broke. So look at this. Oh my gosh. It seems that they break easily because in the store, there was a few that were broken.